Hello YouTube and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, today we are going to show you the Prismari College and exactly what it can do. Some people are doing it a lot different with dragons and such. We are going the emblem route. I think that Rowan is an absolute amazing planeswalker with a great passive, an amazing emblem, and so decided to build a fun deck around it, and it actually ended up just being an absolute machine. If you like drawing lots of cards, having lots of expendable 1/1 token creatures on the board, and if your opponent can shut down your creature plan, just killing them with Shock, Royal Eruption, and Genius Inspiration, and just killing them with direct damage, then this deck is for you. So how are we accomplishing that? So first off, we have Improbable Alliance, 4 copies of it. You've seen this card. It's an absolute amazing card. We have 4 copies of Royal Scions. Once again, an amazing planeswalker. And then we have 4 copies of the new Rowan and Will, which are the Royal Scions. And the front is Rowan, Scholar of Sparks, 1 red, 2 colorless for a 2 loyalty planeswalker. Seems low, but her emblem only takes 4. And this is the main side and the main mode we want to be using. What do we get? First off, instant and sorcery spells cost you 1 less to cast. Now that is going to do a lot for this deck. Her +1 isn't super strong, but it gets you to the emblem. It's Rowan, Scholar of Sparks, deals 1 damage to each opponent. If you've drawn 3 or more cards this turn, she deals 3 damage to each opponent instead. You're plussing her every turn, and usually, unless you're playing against a deck where you think they can remove her before you get to 5 loyalty, so that when you minus her, you still have 1 left, you emblem her at 4 immediately, and you don't mind if you lose her, because that emblem is whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may pay 2. If you do copy that spell, you may choose new targets for the copy. So you're just going to get tons of value out of that, and that's our main win con, but we have Improbable Alliance also, just to clean things up. And, of course, Royal Scion is, we don't care if they hit the Royal Scion, but if we do ulti, that's just more damage we get to do. Now, how are we utilizing all these cards? We've got these 2 Planeswalkers, 3 if you count the backside, which do cast Will if you already have a Rowan out, because if you have both out in play, it's just a lot of value and a lot of things you can do. So don't just hold back after you've emblemed. If you have another Rowan, or if you have the first one and you can protect it, just throw the second one. But what we are doing with all of this is we have 2 things. First, we have our draw. We want to draw a whole bunch with it to fire up the Improbable and find our pieces. And we want to have ways to keep the board clear early game, but late game shoot our opponent in the face. So we have 4 copies of Opt, 4 Frantic Inventories, and 4 Behold the Multiverse to give us a nice, well-rounded amount of draw. All kinds of power there. And then we have 4 copies of Shock, 4 Royal Eruptions, and 4 Ingenious Inspirations. All can go to the face, so that's a very important package there. Now, there are probably better ways to go to the face than Ingenious Inspiration, but this card actually works out amazingly with your sideboard full of different lessons. We have 2 copies of Mercurial Transformation, 2 copies of Teachings of the Arcanus, and 3 copies of Start from Scratch. Other than that, we just have some land. We have 8 mountains, 8 islands, 4 of the new Snarls, and 4 pathways. So the deck is really consistent, really low converted mana cost. I think, it's got a 2.3 converted mana cost. Everything in the deck synergizes with the other pieces of the deck once you get the engine going. It's really fun to play. So now let me show you what we can do with that. But before we do, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. It's a really nice way to support us over here, and it's completely free. Go ahead and share this with someone so we can build a community. The Discord is open now, so check the link down below and come and join the Brew Crew over at the Discord. And without further ado, let's get into the gameplay. No snoots. We go first. We have a Snarl, Island, Mountain, Opt, Behold, Shock, and Rowan. Yeah, we're definitely going to keep this. Opponent's not showing anything. We'll lead off with that Snarl. We'll show him a little mountain action, a little island. We'll show him some island. And pass the turn, holding up Opt or Shock. What do we got, Snoots? And they throw a Tranquil Cove. And we don't need anything right now, so we're just going to pass. Let's not use the Opt right yet. Is there any reason to not use the Opt right now, though? That's the thing. It's not like it... Yeah, let's just use it. Let's just filter. There's no reason. We'll definitely keep that. Okay. And we draw another blue. Let's draw the blue that we've already... or throw the blue that we've already revealed. And let's go ahead and put the Behold into Foretell. We don't know what their opponent's up to. Showing blue and white. Possibility they're not going to throw too many creatures. We don't know, though. Okay, they just go ahead and pass. Leaving up the one blue or white. We don't have... I'm just going to throw the island and let's try to get our emblem going. It's the best thing we can do. It is our best bet. So we'll plus her, 1 damage to them.
I'll win by blade.
They might banishing light it or something. You know, they might exile it. That's fine. It's not our main plan. It is a good plan. Well. Nice. So we'll throw this on red. We will put out Improbable Alliance. Yes. We will Royal Eruption. Kill this birdie. This draws 2 cards whenever you draw your second card, so this can be a trick. Or put it at the end of their turn so they can't kill our birdies. So let's go ahead and just pass the turn. No, they're not birdies, they're fairies. Our flyers, our little flyers. They throw a mountain or an island. They throw a battlefield raptor. Vanishing Light's gonna be the play. Let's see if they'll do our Improbable Alliance. So we don't really need this. A Frantic and yeah, we'll keep both of those. I just want them to think that's more important. So we're kind of doing it as a like, hopefully they target the Improbable Alliance. Okay, we did not fool our opponent. Okay, we'll throw out the mountain and let's throw out another Rowan. And let's go ahead and minus this and shock this. And let's get another, we'll get another fairy. It's another Royal Scion and attack for 1. Pass it back. Another Banishing Light. Okay, well, we'll just go off the Royal Scion.
Perhaps I need to stop.
We'll go another route. We've got 2 land open. Okay, we'll throw that. We'll throw you. Plus this.
Let us plan.
Let's discard the land. Hold that just in case we need it. Get another fairy. Swing in. And we can always start plussing. The other plus. Giving +2/+0 on first strike until end of turn. And trample, but I don't know if that matters as a 1/1. Okay, let's throw out the other land. Let's plus this and make one of these bigger. Next, all attack. Okay, they don't seem to have anything. Let's go ahead and draw a card. And they haven't been able to get rid of this yet, so hopefully I didn't just mess up, but let's keep the Royal Eruption. It does too much damage right now. Good game. Next is Machina. Opponent goes first. We have 2 lands, an Opt, Frantic, Royal Scion, and 2 Rowans. I think this is worth keeping. We don't have any way to, like, we don't have any removal, but we have some draw. We'll keep this. Maybe we'll draw. Maybe we'll draw into some removal. We have the Opt, Frantic, another Rowan. So let's go ahead and submit the 1. Let them see it. Pass the turn. They threw a swamp and passed. So let's see if they're mono black. There is a no. They're going to be good old Sulti. So let's go ahead and do this. Mountain is fine. We need land. Get rid of the land that they already know about and pass the turn. Sulti. Okay. Take our turn. Another land. Not bad. We'll throw a mountain. And let's see if they have counter spells. We have plenty of the Rowans. So let's start with the Rowan. Plus the Rowan.
Aye, practice makes potent.
Your opponent missed a land drop, which is really good for us. Go ahead and throw the Royal Scion. Let's go ahead and plus Royal Scion.
My plan is
and let's get rid of one of these because we have 3 of them. Let's go ahead and plus Rowan.
I don't even need my soul
and
to
pass the turn. We can automatically emblem. We can automatically emblem next turn. Too much value. Hello, hardcore potato. Opponent's gonna go ahead and go first. They're gonna be the first potato out. We have 3 lands, Opt, Frantic, Improbable, and Royal Scion. So not a bad game plan. We go Island, Mountain into Improbable. They go Swamp Pass. Okay, we're going with the Frostbolt Snarl, showing them an island first, and we'll just ship the turn. Get that out of our hands nice and untapped with this Opt. Shovel. Okay. We know what you're up to. Let's go ahead. We have Royal Scions to create +1/+1s. It's more land. We do not actually want more land at the moment with 3 in our hand. So we got a Royal Eruption into a Snarl. Let's throw the other Snarl, and we'll show them the same island. And we're going to take damage from that if they end up throwing... what's the one that... But anyways, we're going to start taking damage tokens. So I think we need to just get the Improbable Alliance on board. And we're going to take 2 poison counters here, most likely, if they're playing the deck. I think they are. If they're... Finn? Yeah, Finn. See if we get a Finn trigger down. If we do, that's fine, because we can start, you know, trying to mitigate that. Witherbloom Apprentice. Okay. We take 1. And we get an Opt, which is good. So, I think we have a lot of blue at the moment. Let's throw another island out. I want to draw a card. So let's go ahead and Royal Eruption, the Witherbloom Apprentice. And let's Opt. We don't want another island. Pass that along. Draw a card. And now we have something to attack or block with, depending on how we want to do it. We are definitely getting flooded, but that's okay. We got a token from the shovel on, or a counter, or whatever you want to call it. We have a token on our token. Okay, we're not going to take no blocks. We're fine with that. You're going to have to kill that with something in your hand if you want to gain some life and draw a card, which is fine. That's good value for us. Removals. There we go. I mean, yes, they're drawing a card. Yes, they're gaining life, but I mean, they're wasting cards on a token we got from Improbable Alliance. Nice. Okay, we get another land. We have, let's put this out on blue because we have so much red. And don't think we want a Frantic. They can't really do too much to this. They just wasted their Bone Cheat Thirst. If they can kill it, that's fine. It's not our game plan. Let's try to get rid of some of these lands. Nice. Let's ditch a mountain. Now we draw a card. We get a trigger from the Improbable Alliance. Ship it back. They'll put a token on it. Or a counter. It's a counter. That's a token. My token gets a counter. We'll take the 1 again from Shovel. We'll make them use cards in their hand. Even if they attack Royal Scion, we don't care about Royals. I mean, yeah, it's good. It's definitely good for the deck. That's why we run it, but it's not what we're 100. Okay. That was their whole turn to draw. They just paid 4 life to do that, or 4 mana to do that. So, okay. Royal Scion takes a hit. Let's go ahead and throw out the mountain. Now, it looks like we want to just kill this right away with this, but nah, because that's about to get cheaper. Let's kill this shovel. We do that. This is cheaper. We bada bing, bada boom, kill that. Let's get ourselves a draw spell. Let's go ahead and draw a card and discard a card. It's a Frantic, so we'll get rid of the pathway. No, let's keep a land. Let's get rid of one of the Frantics. We're going to be drawing so many cards. It fires up this Frantic. We plus Rowan. And it's their turn. We're about to get our emblem. I think we can control the board and keep Rowan safe. Unless they have a Bloodchief Thirst or, you know, Murderous Rider. There's only so much we can do there. Oh, hey. Deja vu. Hey, and look at you. So we have more blue in our hand than red. Let's throw this out on blue as well. Let's Improbable Alliance. We'll save this for their turn. This is a sorcery. Let's all draw a card, discard a card. A Frantic. That's cheaper and better than the teachings at the moment, so we'll ditch the teaching. We get 2 tokens. We plus her. Next turn we emblem. We pass. We attack in the air for 1. And we hold up Frantic Inventory to trigger Improbable Alliance. Yep. If you want to waste a card in your hand to kill my little token, that's fine. We're only blocking if they go at Rowan. Witherbloom, Pledge Mate. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, you gain 1 life. Nice. If they go at Rowan, I think just letting them have that. Oh, hey. Hey. Okay. So, if we're single blocking that... Yeah, they can't get any more tokens, and we'll double... No. Hold on. I should have thrown out more. That's fine for this turn. We'll pass.
Rowan, help!
Our turn. Let's make some more 1/1s that won't be able to get tokens on them. Trigger, because we already have 1. You can only have 1 at a time. We don't need to draw any more cards at the moment. Let's throw out an island. Let's go ahead and emblem her. Let's plus him to see what we get. Plus we... Oh, shock. Nice. Let's ditch the island. Trigger. Let's go ahead and shoot them for 3. Let's go ahead and auto pay that. Let's shoot them for 3. Let's grab another draw card. Let's grab a start from scratch. I'll probably end up ditching that for the Royal Scion next turn. Let's go ahead and swing in with everything we've got. Boom, boom, boom. When you get okay, that's not. We pass a turn and hold up Frantic Inventory for the Improbable Alliance triggers. Eliminate. Okay. They really like their draws with their shovel. They get to draw. They get to gain 3 life. It's hardcore, potato. It is a Witherbloom Apprentice. So they've got the 2 out. Here they come at the Royal Scion. They're coming in with the whole team. Let's go ahead and Frantic Inventory and draw some cards. Okay. Trigger. How are you, Porcelain Flyer? We go first. Our opponent is showing us a Yorion. We have a Frostbolt Snarl, 2 Mountains, Frantic, Improbable Royal Eruptions. I think we're going to keep this. Let's see if this Improbable Alliance can't throw our opponent off. We'll start with the Snarl and decline, because we can't play anything, and they don't need to know we have more land. They go Forest Pass. Let's go Mountain. Improbable. They can't get rid of that till turn 4, with I don't think, until they hit their... Yeah, that Saga. There's so many new cards, I'm forgetting the old ones. Let's go ahead and throw this out, and let's Frantic Inventory to find another card. Unfortunately, it's a Frostbolt. We have a bunch of damage in our hands, but we don't have enough. We need more draw spells to trigger Improbable. A Royal Scion would be... Okay. Let's throw out the... They have green and red. They could have a Stomp. And we're not going to be able to cast anything else. So let's throw the Snarl and decline. They don't need to know what's in our hand. Once again, we'll throw out the Royal Scion. Well, it is, but it's Rowan. We'll throw out Rowan.
Don't worry,
and
this won't take long. I'll make quick
think I attack. Just keep cracking them. Just made all of our sorceries and instances cheaper, which is great. We have a Beanstalk's Fertile Footsteps, bringing out another land. They'll have 2 untapped now. It's a Plains. Okay, we've got Naya. We've got Naya, Adventure, Yorion. Yeah. Behold the multiverse. So we'll throw the Mountain. We'll plus the Rowan.
Let's see how many volts you can take.
Let's see. What do I want to do? This is, I mean, a lot cheaper just to throw as a 3-drop at this point. This is a sorcery that gets us more. These are sorceries that get bigger. I think I'm going to shoot their face for 3. Learn. Grab our draw spell. This is going to trigger the Improbable Alliance next turn, so we have little 1/1s out that they can't, you know, do anything with unless they have instant speed removal. So let's save that till the end of their turn. Ooh, a Flicker. Exile. Okay. Flicker of Fate is the play. There's a card you don't see every day. Okay, our opponent throws Mountain, and are they going to throw Yorion into the hand? Yes, they are. They have nothing to blink, so that's really good for us. Okay, we're going to get our turn, and we are going to get this trigger off. Let's go ahead and behold. I love it that they don't have blue. No counter spells. So we have a Mountain. I think we'll keep that, and a draw spell. I think we keep both. Get the trigger. So, this is extremely greedy. But I am going to plus this, because I don't think they haven't had a way to kill her yet. So we get to keep her after we emblem. Which, like I said, is extremely greedy. We can do this for 6 right now. And use all of our mana. Who cares if we get another 1/1? I want to take these people down as fast as possible. Hit them for 5. Swing in for 1. Maybe. Attack for 1. We're trying to make it seem like Rowan isn't important. Boom. And then we double this up for 6 instead of the 5. And then we attack for 1, and that's 7. If they... Well, they're going to throw the Yorion, so we're probably not getting through with the Flyer ever again. And maybe they'll throw... Oh, no. What are you going to call? Oh, if they're calling her, that's fine. That's Rowan? Okay. So that's fine. We'll emblem.
Well,
We will emblem. We'll throw out this. We're going to opt and see what we have coming up. We will decline that. I want to keep my mana open. That's another opt. Let's ship that. I'm trying to find one more. I don't even think we need another removal. Let's just swing and see if that hits. Okay. Well, then let's just Royal Eruption for 3. We will auto pay that. Do it again. Good game. It's not what Rowan's for. But you can call it with the halo if you want. Good game. Hello, Mr. Jones. We go first, 4 lands in hand, an opt, and 2 ingenious inspirations. I don't love it, but we're keeping it. We'll start with an island, and we will opt at the end of our opponent's turn. With this gorgeous card. They go Mountain. And I think they're passing. Okay. So there probably isn't. I don't know. Or mono red that doesn't have a 1-drop. Doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Another Mountain is not necessary. Royal Scion is a good draw. Snarl. Let's throw the Snarl while we can. And we'll... in this case, I'm going to show the Mountain. Just to make them think that maybe we can do more than we could have with just 1. So they're shocking us. Okay. Okay. What do we got going on over here? What? Shocking a red-green deck? I like it. So Royal Scion is probably not safe at all. Let's get this out. I mean, they can't do enough to kill. There's just... Oh, what is happening? Let's go ahead and plus and draw a land. Let's get rid of the red that we already know, that they already know about. Let's keep our hand secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Okay, they throw a Snarl. Another Scion. No. Okay, let's plus this one. And it's a shock.
Is crystallizing.
We don't need to ultimate him, and it looks like we're them. There's 2 of them there, and so let's get rid of that. Let's throw out another red, and let's go ahead and shoot them for 3 because they keep shooting us, and that way we can go get a draw card, and we'll pass a turn holding up the shock. If they think they're coming at us with the haste creature, they'll be shocked. Nah, not if it's I was gonna say, not if it's the 4/4. Defender, reach, creatures you control have haste. That I don't like. We will definitely be inspirationing that on our turn because they can't. No, we're not going to shock them. A Snarl! Let's throw the Snarl. We'll show them this island. Let's plus our Scion.
My ancestors
Frantic
lied
is
in the
nice.
cold.
Let's get rid of the island that we just showed. Let's kill this thing. Boom. Let's take our other draw card. And we will just pass a turn. We can ultimate this soon enough. But I'm not ultimating it unless we actually have counters left on it when it's said and done. Because we did get rid of one. So we want a value drain here. It's not like we win with the ultimate, so that's just not the point. They throw Land of War Visionary into a temple. They'll scry one. They are not going to keep that Visionary. We are shocking that. One, they've been behind on land the whole game, so we don't want them to have the land. Two, we don't want them running into our Royal Scion. So that's got to go. There's somewhat of a win condition for us. We have a lot of blue out. Just in case we start drawing into more red spells, let's throw that. Let's throw Improbable Alliance. Now we Royal Scion. Give it a little plus. It's another land. Let's ditch the land. They have more cards in their hand. So let's go ahead and teach. Because I want more cards while we have a bunch of land in our hand. Ooh, and there's Rowan. All the pieces are coming together. This is going to be a fun next turn if they don't hurt our Scion. Land of War Visionary. They were really trying to keep land out there. They're just, yeah. Oh, they got one. Okay, let's throw you out. You're our main person in the deck we want doing stuff. Let's go ahead and draw 4 cards. I should have maybe did that first. It does more damage. Let's just shoot them. Boom. Let's throw an island. And I think we save everything else for their turn. No. What am I doing? Let's throw that out. And now I can frantic inventory on their turn. So let's attack. The first frantic inventory, then the second one triggers this. But do we even need that? Yeah, let's protect our stuff in case they shoot this. We'll still have blockers. If they happen to have a stomp or something and they're going to come at our planeswalkers. I don't think so. Our game plan is to not let their game plan distract our game plan. And I think they're doing the same. It's a loop. Terror of the Peaks. Well, they can't do... Well, they could throw a 1/1. Interesting. So we'll let that result like we have a counter spell. Okay, let's frantic. Okay. We've almost just got them dead to right. Let's throw that out. So let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I attack with all these, yeah, I think they're just dead. Let's do this. Let's swing in with everything. We don't care about your blocker. We are going face with direct damages. Good game, opponent. Let's Royal Eruption you. We would have got triggered soon because we would have had blockers. The deck is working beautifully. Okay, Brew Crew, that is gonna do it for Prismari Emblem. So the deck is really consistent, super fun, puts in fast games, opponents don't expect it to be coming, and you win out of nowhere. I would make one change to the main board, and I'm going to make one change to the sideboard. You probably already see behind me the one change I'm going to make. We're going to be bringing in some Prismari commands. Now, when I was building the deck, I originally left them out because one of the main things I was looking for is a way to be able to draw cards and a way to do damage. Well, Prismari command does do both, but it has those discard 2 cards, and I wasn't 100% wanting to be discarding cards. I also didn't want to craft all 4, and I only had 2. So that's kind of the problem there, but I decided, you know what, Frantic Inventory is a great card, but there was a lot of times where I feel like, you know, maybe it wasn't doing it for me. So personally, that's the one I want to take out because I like the Behold the Multiverse. It always is drawing 2. Opt is just a really solid card. So I decided that's the card I wanted to take out and test it. Now, maybe I'll miss it, and I'll end up switching that back out for, you know, maybe the Multiverse was the better one to do. But let's put these 4 in. Good old Magic the Gathering here likes to put them where they want. So we're going to add those 4 Prismari commands. Now, the reason I don't mind the thought of discarding 2 cards now is being such a low converted mana cost deck, and we are running 24 lands because the fact that we do need to hit our lands. There are times where we'll have more land in our hand than we want, or we just don't need to be throwing anymore if we were to draw them, period, from the actual draw 2 cards from this. So this actually ends up, I think, being better than I thought it would. And now we have the deals 2 damage to any target ability, which is super strong because now we have a whole nother damage card that we didn't have before. So we need to be able to close out games. So I don't want to lose any of these cards. So it's better to replace a draw spell with one that also does damage, just to give us that more, you know, just a little bit extra more damage in our deck so that we can take our opponent out if need be, but also be able to kill a creature on the board. And then if we really need another mana for something, but probably don't, we can create a treasure token. If anything, destroy target artifact is going to be nice. And because we have that right there, we don't need all these start from scratches. In fact, I don't think I ever really needed one ever. They were in there because, yes, it destroys an artifact, but also does 1 damage. I would much rather add 1 more teaching of the Archon. Oh, no. Okay, well, if I'm going to play it, we've got to craft it. So let's go ahead and get that in the deck. Just so you know, I'm not telling you that I'm going to add it to the deck just so it makes it fun for the video. No, I mean it. I'm adding it to my deck. It has been crafted. So that's how I'm going out next time with this deck. It's super fun, like I said, to play when you're just bored of just the normal grindy decks. If you enjoy those, that's fine. It's fun to play this game any way you like. But over here, we really enjoy having a lot of fun while also being competitive. And I think that this extremely fits into that package. So if you like this deck, let us know down in the comments. We really want to hear from you. Give the video a like. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps support us over here, and it's completely free. And as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.